started here. No! Black the Handsome! No! Hold up. I just realized something. Why do I not have my Rising Storm anymore? Yay! The second hand is gone. Alright, now we need to upgrade. Resilience, absorb one hit, death threat. I don't care about death threat. Fire arrow, wreath blast. Fire arrow probably would be the most useful at this point. Ow. Third talent's gone. And the first talent's gone. One more to go. Wait, is that it? Oh my god, that was it. And all we lost was the Handsome.
Finish as it started, with shadow and flame falling on the
Alright guys, get ready for the best boss fight in the
hammer
game.
and the tower are dead. Sauron is still weak. Without the power of the One Ring or the Ringmaker, he cannot take form. He will be trapped within Mordor, no more than an eye of flame bound to his dark tower.
And at last I can die, and none will avenge me.
Which is a yay moment? I don't know. This part kind of reminds me of when Kratos was in God of War 3, when Kratos was climbing the chain of Olympus, and it just kind of kept fading in and out, implying that it took days. I mean, Kratos. You got nothing better to do? Well, I guess not. So what I'm going to do is after this is done, I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'll start the Beastmaster DLC. I might not finish it, but I'm definitely going to start it. And then when I finish it, I'll start the Bright Lord, and you'll get to see Blind, the Bright Lord.
I have a gift for you, Celebrimbor.
Who are you again? Oh my god! This is basically the Bright Lord DLC, so Tbarr says. Tbarr's the one who completed it. Look at that face though, that was a spoony face. That was spoony from the fucking Ultimate reviews and shit. Sauron! Oh shit. Get wrecked, Sauron. How? 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 Bruh, it's a ring that makes you invisible. Like, that's useful, but you have him on the ground. shit. Beat him to death with the hammer.
The Dark Lord gave you a second chance to stand by his side.
Well, I ain't taking it.
Now I give you no choice. We shall be sealed together in death. So be it. Challenge me, Ringmaker.
Yo, wait, what? I'm confused. Yeah, this ending really did confuse me. God, this is loud. Okay, turn this shit down. Yep, the Lord of Darkness himself. Sauron. The greatest boss fight of all time.
Strike now, Talion! I cannot hold it for much longer!
Shit, these are tiny. Die! Ah!
Talion, my heart, we will be together soon.
Woo! Yeah! Best boss fight ever! Yeah, no, seriously though, that was the worst boss fight I was talking about. At least the tower has some stealth involved and some strategy.
The Black Hand of Sauron
That's a quick
is
time
dead.
event.
The Hither Shore is calling us.
This is no longer our battle. I tried fighting you. It can't be done.
Could you really rest for all of eternity, knowing that you had the chance to stop him, but did nothing? The time has come for a new ring.
And that was Shadow of Mordor, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did playing it. That final boss was such a letdown. But you know what? I honestly think the Nemesis system made up for it. The whole... Like I said, you could never experience it like I did unless you already have. If you're watching this right now, you can't possibly understand what it's like. Like, if you're only just seeing shit for this game. I need to put like a disclaimer in the first episode to like play this game yourself before you watch this walkthrough, because it needs to be experienced to have that shock, you know, have these epic duels, and then the guy that gave you the most trouble, the guy that killed you the most, the guy that you grew the most fear and or respect for, show up right at the end with an army and just be like, hey, let's have a dick measuring contest. Like, that shit shocked me. Tbarr was in the party. I wish he was here right now to tell you guys. Like, I was dead shocked. I was like, what? It's just kind of a shame that I cheesed it. I didn't mean to cheese it. The Uruks will always be better opponents against each other than you, because they seem to do more damage. They don't have the same effects to debuffs like the freaking Combat Master. But yeah, the big strategy is if someone's giving you trouble and they have Combat Master, just get an Uruk army and send them after it. Just watch them just slowly kill him. But yeah, so that was Shadow of Mordor. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, a little bit of an update for the next week. I'm gonna try and do this whenever I finish a game. It's just give you guys a little bit of... I think I said this in the Kingdom Hearts walkthrough, but just kind of give you guys a bit of what's going on and what will go on. Now, this is in no way written in stone, and I can change it at any time, but it's just kind of, you know, ideas for you guys of what's going to happen. I'm going to try and do the DLCs for this game. This game will be 100%, not 100% complete, but like all the DLCs will be finished by the time Shadow of War comes out in October. But I don't have specific dates yet. Like I said, I'm going to start the walkthrough right after, or the first DLC right after this. Whether I finish it or not, is up to how well I do. And how dickish it decides to be with the buffs and debuffs. And then the Bright Lord I haven't actually played yet, so that'll be blind. And then there's Uncharted, and like I said, the entire day before, Destiny 2 comes out, the 5th of September, is going to be devoted to the Hades Cup. Is going to be devoted to Kingdom Hearts Hades Cup. So my priorities right now are trying to knock off Shadow of Mordor and the first Uncharted game, knock them off the list. And Hades Cup is probably the most subject to change, because it's just, you know, I don't even know if I can, but I did it before, I'll have to do it again. As for that, anything that's not done will be put on hold when Destiny 2 comes out. And whether or not I'm doing Destiny 2 co-op yet is, I don't know, because when I do co-op stuff, for each person I add into the party, into the game, that's another chance that, you know, the stream is gonna crash. It's gonna fuck up the YouTube video for later. So I might just play it solo to start. I mean, Destiny 2 will probably be prone enough to crashing with all the people who are hopping on. I'm thinking it's going to be a lot like, I want to say Friday the 13th, but I don't think it was Friday the 13th I was thinking of. There was a game I played recently where they weren't expecting they weren't expecting the people to love it so much, and it just, so many people hopped on it at once that it just kept crashing and crashing. It might have been Friday the 13th. But I feel like that's going to happen with Destiny 2. I feel like no matter how prepared Bungie and Activision are, the servers are just not going to be able to hold up to day one. But I'll do my best. I'll do. That's the problem with always online games like Destiny. It's just, they're going to be hard to do. But yeah, everything's going to be put on hold till Destiny's done, once Destiny comes out. And then the same's going to happen with Shadow of War. As for some of the other stuff that I have, Bloodborne, I don't know if I'm going to continue that walkthrough, because I'll keep the videos up. I won't do like what I'm planning on doing with the Borderlands stuff and deleting them once I get a chance. I just, you know what, I play Bloodborne just to try and like grind and just kind of peek ahead at what's gonna happen, and I get 3 feet and then I get knocked back 3 feet. And if I had editing software, it'd be different. I would just, you know, cut you guys together a montage, but I don't. You know, I use Twitch at this point in time, and it's just, I don't want there to be like 30 episodes of nothing going on in a row, or me just replaying the same areas and starting to rage, and then getting a little bit of progress and then getting knocked all the way back. And the part that I'm at is extremely annoying, because there is a shortcut, but it leads right into like 4 larger enemies and one of those giants with the axes. So it's like, I might as well just run up the stairs, you know? Back to Kingdom Hearts for a second. If you missed it, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stream Kingdom Hearts the whole thing, the whole Hades Cup,